Recept.com. Haven't enjoyed your hospitality, gentlemen, but if it's a ransom you're after, you don't have to hold me prisoner waiting for someone else to pay it. I've got enough money to secure my own release, so why don't you just name your price? We can get down to it.
You will have to talk to the boss first.
That's $5 million, Grabby.
That's a generous offer. However, it's not your money that interests me.
Calling me as a witness in a murder trial isn't bad enough. This ridiculous DA is refusing me access to my cell phone and my PDA. I have a magazine to run. And now because of this, I have a great deal of damage control. Do you have any idea what's taking so long?
I think Rick is showing the jury a tape of Jason being transferred to the PCPD. When he got out of the van, a group of gunmen opened fire.
Yeah, it was all over the news. And Jason was in shackles, and clearly he was firing in self-defense. Why is the DA wasting everybody's time replaying the tape?
Because Rick is trying to make him look like a professional killer. And if the jury believes it, then Jason is going to spend the rest of his life in a prison cell.
What are you doing here?
I'm going to be a witness. You'll have to excuse my friends. They can be overzealous at times.
Now, that's one way of putting it.
You held up remarkably well under the circumstances. Most men of your privilege and stature would have been broken within the first hour. Your willpower is quite impressive, Mr. Jacks. How's that?
You know, you seem to know who I am. But I'm at a disadvantage because I can't say the same about you.
That will come in time.
Why wait? I've already offered to meet your demands.
But you haven't even heard them yet.
It's not about money. Why are you holding me hostage?
Maybe I just wanted to spend some time with Jerry's little brother.
Where do you get off warning Maxie about me and Coop?
She is dating a guy. I fear she has a right to know that her boyfriend's messing around.
Oh, please, this has nothing to do with Maxie. You're just pissed at Coop for warning me about you, and so you're trying to get even by telling Maxie that something's going on between us?
Looks like I wasn't far off. You were just up in the guy's room, weren't you?
And if I was, how is that any of your business?
Oh, come on, Lulu. The guy is playing with you.
That's actually funny coming from you.
What is that supposed to mean?
You have been playing me from day one. Acting like God's gift one day, and then the next day some poor misunderstood vet, and I actually almost bought it. I wanted to believe that underneath all that attitude was a decent guy worth getting to know, and then you go and pull something like this? Why? Do you want me to hate you? Because it's actually working.
Who called you as a witness?
No one. I volunteered.
You can't do that.
I don't care. After what Sam did to Jason, he needs someone in that courtroom who cares and loves him.
Well, and that person would be you.
Yes, it is.
Well, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, you would think that. You would, because you're passive. You'd never put yourself on the line for Jason, even though he's done it for you 1,000 times. Jason and I are different. He needs me, and I'm here.
Well, it's real smart, Carly. Scheme your way into a courtroom. That's going to help.
You can't just waltz up to the stand claiming you're a witness. You have to be on the guard's list.
Ma'am, I'm going to need to see a copy of your subpoena.
The district's in here somewhere.
Ma'am, you can't be in the witness room without a subpoena. Until you find it, you're going to have to wait in the hall.
The court's been adjourned for the day. The witnesses can go home.
Oh, it's about time.
All of you need to report back first thing in the morning. Bring your subpoena or you won't be allowed in.
Not a problem.
You say so.
Just a peek. Let me in for 5 minutes. How'd it go?
Rick Lansing had a strong case before this trial even started. The footage that he just played of Jason shooting those 3 men who ambushed him outside the PCPD just improved it.
So it's bad.
To be honest with you, as an attorney, I cannot imagine being in a worse position. And I just tried to tell Jason that, and he showed very little reaction.
Jason needs me.
I'm sorry, Carly, but that's impossible. The judge has closed the trial to the public.
You need to call me as a witness. That's the only way to get me in that courtroom.
Sorry, but there is no way I am going to call you as a witness.
You have got to counteract Sam's testimony. I know Jason better than anyone. I should be on that stand telling the jury what kind of person he is.
Look, I appreciate you wanting to help a friend, but your testimony could do much more harm
We go
than good.
beyond friends, okay? I don't know how to explain it to you, but I'm connected to Jason in ways I've never been to anyone else. That's how I know right now he needs me.
Jason is handling this remarkably well. He's not angry. He's not frustrated. On the contrary, he seems...
He's shutting down inside, okay? He's trying to make himself feel dead inside so he can deal with being locked up. Don't tell me that you are buying into Rick's crap that he's feeding the jury. Jason feels things deeper than anyone I know, okay? He's just not showing it. And right now, he's feeling alone. He needs someone who loves him and believes in him. I'm asking you to let it be me.
I will always consent to this.
Oh, good. Look, we've got a problem. The Charity Guild just called to verify the
Who's that guy?
The man with Mr. Jack's brother?
Is he a guest here in the hotel?
Not that I'm aware of. Why?
Has he been talking to him long?
Just a couple minutes. If you want me to call security.
Where's my husband? I need to know that my husband is all right.
I can assure you that things will be handled in exactly the same way that we discussed.
Do you know who I am? I'm Carly Corinthos. Does that name ring a bell? Because if anything happens to Jax, you're going to pay.
Yes,
Do you
yes,
understand
yes, that's
you are
right,
going to
darling.
pay?
Why don't you come with me? Yes. Do you know what? It would be a shame if Jax came back from his little trip to find that his blushing bride was prematurely dead.
I'm not afraid of that
A
man.
bit of advice. Know who you're dealing with before you start making threats.
Well, how am I supposed to do that? Because you won't tell me anything and you will not bring my husband home.
And you running your mouth won't bring him back any sooner. Nor will it make you safe. I mean, I'm amazed that you haven't managed to live so long. You're nuts.
Who is that man?
No one you need to know about. Understood? Good.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I had to go on deck to discuss a change of course with the captain. It's imperative for us to stay on the move. I wouldn't want anyone to interfere with our operations or my plans for you.
So how do you know my brother?
There was a time when Jerry and I were as close as two people can be. I've heard a lot about you, Jax. Needless to say, I was thrilled to discover that Jerry arranged for you to show up in this part of the world.
So Jerry doesn't know that I'm here.
You thought he might somehow be involved in all this? That speaks volumes about your relationship.
Look, whatever you've got planned for me, I can double your profits as soon as you let me go.
As I said, I'm not interested in money.
Everybody's interested in money.
Not only money, then. You know, you're far better looking than your brother. And you have more stamina than I would ever imagine. But then again, so did Jerry. I wonder, are you better in bed than your brother was?
Well, that's something only you can judge.